Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Life will test you. People will hurt you. Some will betray you. Some will doubt you. And some will try to break you. But listen carefully. Your greatest response is not anger. It's not revenge. It's success. See, when people throw dirt on your name, don't waste time throwing it back. Use that dirt to plant seeds. Let it fuel your fire, not destroy your spirit. The best revenge is not proving them wrong with words, it's proving them wrong with results. When people hurt you, betray you, or doubt you, the natural instinct is to react, to get angry, to seek revenge, to prove a point. But true strength is not in retaliation. True power comes from transformation. The greatest revenge is not in bringing someone else down, but in elevating yourself. It is in becoming the best version of yourself, in turning pain into power and setbacks into comebacks. The energy you waste dwelling on negativity, anger, or resentment is energy you could be using to build something great, to improve yourself, to create a future so bright that the past no longer matters. When you focus on personal growth, on success, and on self-improvement, you take control of your story. You no longer allow the actions of others to dictate your emotions or your future. Every second spent thinking about those who wronged you is a second stolen from your own greatness. Instead of plotting revenge, plot your rise. Instead of holding on to bitterness, hold on to your dreams. The time and energy you invest in grudges could be used to develop new skills, to build a legacy, to create opportunities that once seemed impossible. The people who tried to break you will expect you to be bitter, to be stuck in the past, to be consumed by what they did. Prove them wrong. Not with words, not with anger, but with success is the loudest response to adversity. When you become the best version of yourself, you take back your power. You show the world that nothing and no one can stop you. Growth, discipline, and resilience make a statement that no words can match. They send a clear message: you are unstoppable. You refuse to be defined by the pain others inflicted on you. You refuse to let their negativity shape your destiny. You rise, not in spite of what they did, but because you chose to turn that pain into fuel. Every great success story is built on moments of struggle, of betrayal, of hardship. But the difference between those who stay down and those who rise is a decision to focus on progress instead of pain. It's easy to be consumed by the past, but the real challenge is to move forward with discipline and purpose. Instead of replaying moments of hurt in your mind, replay your vision for the future. Instead of waiting for an apology, give yourself the closure you need by proving that their actions did not break you. Instead of seeking validation from those who doubted you, validate yourself by becoming everything they said you couldn't be. There is nothing more powerful than a person who refuses to be defined by their suffering. There is nothing more dangerous to doubters than someone who keeps moving forward no matter what. So don't waste time looking back. Don't waste energy on negativity. Use every ounce of pain, every moment of doubt, every act of betrayal as fuel for your next level. Because the best revenge is success, and the best success is becoming the best version of yourself. In life, people will test you, they will doubt you, criticize you, and sometimes even try to bring you down. The instinctive response is to defend yourself, to argue, to prove a point. But real power doesn't come from reacting, it comes from results. True strength is not found in loud words or emotional responses, it's found in quiet success. When you stay focused on your growth and let your achievements speak for you, there is no argument left to have. Loud reactions often stem from insecurity. When you feel the need to prove yourself through words, it means you still seek validation from those who don't believe in you. But confidence doesn't require noise. It doesn't need to be announced. It is felt. The most successful people don't waste time trying to convince others of their worth. They show it through what they build, through the work they put in, through the results they deliver. When you let your success be the response, you eliminate all doubts. Not through explanation, but through undeniable proof. The world is full of people who talk but never act, who make promises but never deliver, who argue but never achieve. Do not be one of them. Do not fall into the trap of seeking revenge through words or proving yourself through debates. That is a game for the small-minded. If someone underestimates you, let them. If someone doubts you, let them. Their opinion is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to grow, to improve, and to work in silence while success builds your legacy. Some of the greatest victories in life come not from reacting, but from outgrowing. There is nothing more satisfying than watching those who doubted you be forced to acknowledge your success. Not because you told them, but because they see it with their own eyes. And by then, you won't even need their recognition. You'll be too busy leveling up, too focused on your progress to care about proving anything to anyone. The need to prove disappears when you truly believe in yourself. The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. Strength is silent, confidence is quiet. Growth happens behind closed doors, away from the noise. In the early mornings and late nights when no one is watching. The people who achieve the most are not concerned with winning arguments. They are concerned with winning in life. They know that real success doesn't come from proving someone wrong in the moment, but from proving them wrong over time. Every minute you spend trying to convince others of your worth is a minute taken away from actually becoming great. Let them underestimate you. Let them talk. Let them doubt. And while they are distracted by their opinions, use that time to work. Stay disciplined, stay patient, and stay committed to your goals. Because in the end, success is the loudest voice, and when it speaks, no explanation is needed. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy burden that weighs you down more than the person who hurt you. When you refuse to forgive, you chain yourself to the past, allowing the pain to live rent-free in your mind. But here's the truth. Forgiveness isn't about excusing what they did. It isn't about letting them off the hook or pretending it didn't happen. Forgiveness is about reclaiming your peace. It's about freeing yourself from the mental prison that anger and bitterness create. Because as long as you hold on to resentment, they still have control over you. People think revenge will bring closure, that getting even will somehow heal the wounds. But in reality, the energy you waste plotting against those who hurt you only keeps you connected to them. It keeps you stuck in the past while life moves forward without you. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks that door. It doesn't mean you have to reconcile, trust them again, or invite them back into your life. It simply means you refuse to let them live in your head, stealing your joy and disturbing your peace. When you hold on to anger, it doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. It poisons your spirit, clouds your judgment, and steals your focus from what really matters. You can't build a great future while being shackled to the pain of the past. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes courage to release the grip of resentment and move forward. It takes wisdom to understand that your energy is too valuable to waste on negativity. Forgiveness is a choice, not a feeling. If you wait until you feel like forgiving, you may never get there. But when you choose to forgive, even when it's hard, even when you don't think they deserve it, you take your power back. You show yourself that you are bigger than the pain, stronger than the betrayal, and wiser than the hate. You don't forgive because they deserve it. You forgive because you deserve peace. Life is too short to carry old wounds. The person who hurt you has already taken enough from you. Your time, your trust, your emotions. Don't let them take one more second of your happiness. Release the resentment, not for them, but for yourself. Because when you forgive, you set yourself free. Free to love, free to grow, free to live without the weight of the past dragging you down. You were not meant to stay stuck in bitterness. You were meant to rise, to heal, and to thrive. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you do. Success is not something that happens overnight. It is not a lucky break, a random moment of fortune, or something handed to you. It is built brick by brick through discipline, patience. The world may only see the results, the victories, and the achievements, but what they don't see is the work done in silence, the sacrifices, the long nights, the early mornings, the failures, the lessons learned, and the moments of doubt that were overcome. Success is not about making noise. It's about making progress, even when no one is watching. Discipline is the foundation of success. It's the ability to stay committed to your goals, even when motivation fades. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving forward on the days when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It's staying focused when distractions are everywhere. It's doing what needs to be done, even when no one is there to applaud you for it. The people who succeed are not necessarily the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. They are the ones who stay consistent, who put in the work day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Patience is what keeps you going when success seems far away. Too many people give up because they expect instant results. They start something, but when they don't see progress fast enough, they quit. But real success takes time. Seeds don't turn into trees overnight. A masterpiece isn't painted in a day. Every great achievement is the result of years of dedication, small steps taken every day that eventually lead to something incredible. Impatience kills potential. But those who understand that the process takes time, that success is a journey, not a sprint, are the ones who reach the finish line. Perseverance is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Life will test you. Challenges will come. People will doubt you. There will be moments when everything seems to be working against you. But those moments are where success is truly built. The ability to keep pushing forward, to keep working even when the odds are against you, is what defines greatness. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. The road to success is not smooth. It is filled with obstacles, failures, and disappointments. But the ones who refuse to give up, who keep showing up, who keep believing in themselves, those are the ones who make it. The loudest people in the room are often the ones with the least to show. True success doesn't need to be announced. It doesn't need validation or approval. It speaks for itself when you work in silence, when you stay disciplined, when you trust the process and keep going, your results will do the talking. And when that happens, the same people who doubted you, who ignored you, who didn't believe in you, will have no choice but to recognize the success that came from your dedication. Life is full of unexpected turns, disappointments, and betrayals. People you trusted may turn against you. Some will doubt you, some will try to block your path, and some will betray you when you least expect it. But here's the truth. What is meant for you cannot be taken away by anyone. No amount of jealousy, betrayal, or negativity can stop a purpose that is greater than human interference. What is destined for you is already written, and no one has the power to erase it. When people hurt you, it's easy to become bitter. It's easy to let anger consume you, to focus on the pain instead of the purpose. But pain is not the end of your story. Setbacks are not roadblocks, they are setups for something greater. Every betrayal, every disappointment, and every closed door is leading you towards something better. Sometimes the very people who try to break you are unknowingly pushing you toward your destiny. What they meant for harm, life will turn into wisdom, strength, and resilience. Faith is what keeps you moving forward when you don't understand why things happen the way they do. It's what gives you the courage to keep going when everything seems to be falling apart. Faith is knowing that even when people betray you, even when doors close, even when setbacks come, your purpose remains intact. It is bigger than their betrayal, stronger than their hate, and unstoppable despite their attempts to hold you back. Trust the process. The challenges, the heartbreaks, and the struggles are all part of the journey, but while faith keeps you moving, humility keeps you grounded. Success, revenge, and proving people wrong should never turn into arrogance. Stay humble. Stay true to who you are. Let your character speak louder than any words. Those who try to bring you down want to see you lose yourself in bitterness. Don't give them that satisfaction. Keep your heart pure, your intentions right, and your focus forward. Humility is what allows you to rise without forgetting where you came from, to succeed without letting success change who you are. Your purpose is greater than any betrayal you've faced. What you are meant to do in this life is far bigger than any setback, any lie, or any act of jealousy. People may try to block your path, but they cannot stop what is meant for you. They do not have that power. Only you can decide whether you will rise above or let their actions hold you back. Keep faith in yourself and in the journey ahead. Keep humility in your heart. Keep trusting that every obstacle is only a detour leading you exactly where you need to be. No betrayal, no setback, no challenge can stop the destiny that was written for you. What is yours will always be yours, and no one can take that away. You don't need to announce your comeback. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Just show up every single day and grind. Stay disciplined, stay focused, stay patient, because when your success speaks, the noise of your haters fades into silence. And let me remind you, holding on to anger doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. Forgiveness doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean you accept what they did. It means you refuse to let them have power over your mind, your heart, and your future. God has a plan for you, and no amount of jealousy, hate, or betrayal can stop it. So don't lower yourself to their level. Rise above. Keep your head high. Keep moving forward. Because the best revenge is not revenge. It's living so well that they can't ignore you. Now go out there and win. That's how you get even.